Guys, can you let us know? Have we only just gone live, or have we been live for the last couple of minutes?
I think we have just went live.
All right. Just in case, let's quickly start again. All right. So, for this session, we are going to be doing a project called Rock, Paper, Scissors. So, if we go to Google and if we type in makecode.microbit.org, and John, do you want to navigate to the game? So
it keeps going.
Don't go to the one that we've already started, but show people where you would open it. So
you'd
scroll
go
down. Yeah.
Just underneath the live coding section, you go down to the games. And it's the first thing shows up on the left.
All right. Okay, so the idea is we're going to build a game, and it's like if you've ever played rock, paper, or scissors, then you're going to... Okay, so we'll do rock, paper, scissors, John. All right, you do it. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Move your hand up, I can't see it. 1, 2, 3. All right, there you go. So it was a draw. But we're going to program the microbit so that it shows either a rock icon, a paper icon, or a scissor icon. And if we've got two microbits, then we can play against each other, or you can play against somebody traditionally. One person with a microbit, the other person doing the actions with their hands. All right, so I'm going to click on Start Tutorial. And so, use the accelerometer and the screen to build a rock, paper, scissors game that you can play with your friends. Okay, so if this is the first time that you've joined one of these sessions, if you've got a microbit, great. So a microbit is a little physical board that we can program. It's got 25 LEDs on, an accelerometer, it's got a compass in, it's got various other sensors and bits and bobs on. But if you don't have one, don't worry, because what we can do is the website's got a simulator built in, and you can do more or less the same thing with the simulator. Alright, so when we're doing rock, paper, scissors, it's going to be different to the session last week, because last week we were following a project on the Raspberry Pi website. With this one, with the projects that are built into the Make Code website, they're actually, the instructions are along the screen. So we've got the back and next, and the first thing that it's asking us to do, if you want to do it, Johnny, add an on-shake block to run when you shake the microbit. So it shows us the block that we're going to add, and similar to Scratch, the blocks are color-coded, so you've got basic, input, logic, variables, math, and in some cases there's more blocks there as well. So we've added the on-shake. So do you want to click next, John?
Okay, we just go next.
Add a hand variable and place the set hand to block. So we're going to create a variable. So on the left hand side, we've got the variable option. So click on variables, and we're going to make a variable, and we're going to call it hand. All right, and then we're going to do set hand to. All right, and it says, and place the set hand to block in the shake event. So that's definitely the block, John? There's not another one there? No.
There's change hand.
All right, so no, we want to set hand to.
And we'll go next.
Okay, yeah, click next. All right.
There is a thing for hints up here, I think.
Is there?
Don't know.
If you click on it and see, I think that was the thing that just. All right, I think it's just this big bubble is the hint, isn't it? So we can click it on and off. All right. In a later step, each of the possible numbers 1, 2, or 3 is matched to its own picture. The picture is shown on the LEDs when matching a number. So, as I say, what we're going to do is we're going to create a picture using the LEDs that represents either a rock, scissors, or paper.
We can do.
All right, let's make sure that we're following the instructions, matey.
Yeah, no.
And each of those, have you just gone back?
No.
No.
No, I just.
That's not the one that we were looking at.
It is. That is the one we were looking at.
All right.
The 1, 2, or 3.
Okay. Okay, so add a pick random block to pick a random number from 1, 2, or 3. So we're going to add this pick random 1 to 3. Is that a math block? Yeah.
Pick random 1 to 3. Make sure that the little circle on the red block highlights and then drop it in. Change this to 1. Change that to 3.
All right. So, place an if block under the pick random and check whether hand is equal to 1. So remember, hand is the name of the variable that we've created. Alright, so place an if block. Okay, so, and it's showing us, it's got the little animation, hasn't it? Do you want to add an if block in?
Let's go logic, and then we go if, and then I think it says something like it had to have on it.
Well, let's read the instructions, let's not guess.
So you have to put.
Alright, so add
equals
a show LED block.
No, you need an equals block first. Equals and hand. So you need this one here. Put it there. Then you need your variable. You need hand.
Alright, I think you're going a bit too fast, mate.
And then we go. If hand equals 1.
Okay, so if hand equals 1, so what we've done there is, where did you get the equals from? You got that from the logic?
That was, yeah. And then you got the
So
hand.
it's this one here, yeah?
And then you got hand from variables because it is all variables.
And then you've gone to hand. So you put the equals block in, the if then, and then you put the hand block inside the equals logic. Alright, so add a show LEDs block that shows a picture of a piece of paper. The number 1 will mean paper, so the paper icon will be, so if hand equals 1, show an image on the LEDs that is a piece of paper. Do you want to, so what would you draw to make it look like a piece of paper?
If the LEDs were white, you'd probably highlight the entire thing so that it looked white, but the LEDs are red.
They're not red, they're red, aren't they, mate?
It says on here, draw a square.
Okay, yeah, so we can actually copy what they've done, can't we? Now, you could actually do whatever you want. You could colour all the LEDs in if you wanted to. Should we do that? Should we colour all the LEDs in? Yeah.
You can either click them all individually or you can just hold like that.
So what you're doing is you're holding the right mouse button, the left mouse button, and just moving it across. Alright.
I'm pretty sure you can just do that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you can either highlight or just
if hand equals 1, then show this image on the LEDs. Click on the shape button in the simulator. If you try enough times, you should see a picture of paper on the screen.
So there's a 1 in 3 chance.
On the simulator, can we zoom out on this? Can we zoom out slightly? We can, can't we?
I think we should probably get rid of the on, start and forever because we're not going to use those.
Alright, so remove them off.
I'm just dragging them into the palette and just dropping them.
So do we have to press this?
I can do either.
So on the simulator, on the left hand side of the screen, we're just clicking the little shake icon. And what it does is it'll run the code as if it was running on a real microbit. So should this disappear?
No, because we haven't put a clear screen block.
Alright.
It will show up.
So if we press it again?
It should show up until
press it again?
We
need to click play, don't we?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't come up every time, should it? It should be random. And as you say, it's only 1 out of 3.
Yeah, and because we haven't put a clear screen block in, it should stay there until it clears.
Alright. So there you go. And the third time, the paper LED image comes up. Alright, so we've done that, we've tested it, and it's doing what we want it to. So what's it asking us to do next?
It's asking us to do
Alright.
the plus icon.
So get rid of that.
Do the plus icon at the bottom of here. And so you can press that and it will expand the block. So then we can do other stuff with it.
Is that, to go back to the instructions, click on the plus button and add an else action. Okay.
And then there is also an else if.
So what's the thing that it's asking us?
So it's saying just add an else action.
Alright. Click on next.
So then we need to do.
You need to do another show LEDs block and add scissors in.
So can you just do. Oh, no.
Just drag a block from the left hand side, mate.
I like duplicating.
Alright.
We need to go do our scissors icon. Oh, no. This is fiddly. Does that look like scissors?
I think it does, yeah. It looks like a good representation of scissors.
Says to add LEDs in the else. So we've done that, we've added our show LEDs into the else block. Now we can go to the next step.
Alright. Do you want to test it? See what it does?
Okay, yeah, I forgot to do that, but I can still do it here. I think it's a little better if we just have this as just what they did. So then it shows up a bit better. Like that. You can see that it's changing, not just filling in the rest.
Alright. So go on, what's the next thing that it wants us to do?
So now it's saying, click the plus button again to add an else if action. Now add a conditional block for a hand being equal to 2 to the... Wait.
I don't think they read very easy,
now
do they?
add a condition block for hand equals 2 to the condition in else if. Since hand can only be 1, 2 or 3, your code is going to be covering all possible cases. Now we can just do again else if. Then we need our conditional block, which is going to be the equals again.
Yeah.
And just put it in here.
And then you need to set your variable.
Variable. Hand. Is it 2 or is it?
It says hand equals 2, yeah.
Yep, hand equals 2.
And then you need to do another show LEDs.
No, we're going to ahead. So basically what we've just done there is just take this out, so then just for... So we've went and we've pressed the plus, we've took an equals, we've put a hand in it, and we've set this one to 2.
Alright.
So now it is saying put your thing in.
Yeah.
I think it's better the fact that we've cleared out the middle of that now, because then the rock and the paper wouldn't really be that
you can tell the difference, can't you? Go on, so put another show LEDs in.
Just go like that. So now on the else if, it will go to the rock.
So if you test it,
rock, paper, scissors.
Alright.
That's ironic, that.
You thought that you were going to need to put something in to get it to clear the LEDs, and that's not the case, is it?
No, it's not. Unless you want the screen to be blank.
Alright.
So yeah, now we can. So we've just put show LEDs, and we've lit up the middle.
So if you just look through what you've done. So on shake, so on the event when you shake the microbit, and then we created a variable called hand, set hand to, and then it randomizes the number, so it picks a number between 1 and 3, and that's the value of hand. So then we enter into these loops. If hand equals 1, show paper. Else if hand equals 2, show rock.
Rock.
Yeah. And then else, if it doesn't equal 1 and it doesn't equal 2, show scissors. So although the value,
It's just saying if we've got 1, do that. If it's got 2, do that. We don't need to.
And if it's not 1 and 2, then it's obviously 3, isn't it?
We only have 3 outcomes, so we need 2 to be specified, and 1.
And if it's not 1 and it's not 2, then we know that it's 3. All right.
Unless you did something wrong and set it to be too low and high and stuff.
All right. So click the shake button on the simulator and check to see that each image is showing up, and that's exactly what we've done. We've just tested it and it's doing exactly what we want it to. Alright, so if you have a Microbit, click on download. So I think that was really quick, so we might do another project in a minute, but what we need to do first is let's download it onto the Microbit.
So what we're going to do for this bit is going to go to this big purpley blue button down here, and we're going to press it. It'll turn green to show that we're on it, and then we're going to press it, and it's going to download, and depending on what browser you're on, it may come down here.
I think most of them do pretty much the same thing.
So
although you've got this big window here, what's this big window doing?
That's just in case it didn't download correctly, so that you can download it again.
Alright, click on the cross. So we can see it's downloaded, hasn't it? Because it's in the
now
bottom.
We're going to press the up arrow.
Yeah.
We're going to do show in folder, or you may need to just go to your file explorer. Oh, that's opened up on the wrong screen. So now we've got our Microbit, rock, paper, scissors, 13. Have you done this like 12 other times?
I think I might have done it the other night just to make sure I knew the project, yeah.
So now I'm going to take our file, the most recent number, so the biggest number. I'm going to try... Oh, no, that's not agreeing with me. Right, I'm going to take the largest number file that is the name and the hex.
I think for most people it's just going to be called Microbit rock paper scissors.hex, and we're dragging it across to the left hand window, and the device is called Microbit. So drop it onto the Microbit, and what we're going to see, if we look at the back of the Microbit, there's a little LED flashing on the back, and that shows that the board's being written to. So now, go on, you do it.
A little.
Yeah, do it again.
Oh, I think it was just kept picking paper.
Keep going.
That looks funny on the screen.
It does. The webcam's making it look like it's flashing on and off.
When it's not. We've not got any scissors yet.
Alright, so if we had 2 microbits, then we could load each of the microbits onto the code onto each one of the microbits, and we could have a 2-player game. But alright, so you do it in that window. Make sure that everybody can see the microbit, John.
Could always just load it into one of those ones.
That's not good, is it? Yeah, just... Okay, and then what I'll do on this screen, I'll do it. So we go 1, you count to 3. Make sure that you can see it. Okay, so you count to... You need to do it. So
yeah,
that it's
I know. I need to...
So go on, you count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, so what are you? You're stone. And I'm scissors. So... Rock, blunts, scissors. So you won that one. Best of 3. Go on.
1,
count to
2, 3.
Alright, so I'm paper.
I don't think I shook it properly.
Nah, I think you're fibbing.
No, because I didn't shake it. I hit it on there. I went.
Alright, well, if we let you have it, then you're scissors and I'm paper. So you win that one. Alright, we'll do it one last time. Go on, count to 3.
1, 2, 3. I hit it.
Alright, so you're rock and I'm rock. So there you go. That's a draw.
You got a draw.
Okay, that was really quick. So what we'll do is let's just have a quick look and we'll see if there's another project that we can just do really quickly. So
we could do dice or the coin flip, because that is best on 1 or 2.
Alright, so we do exit tutorial. And I mean, one of the things it's done, we don't create a login for the Make Code website, but as long as you're logging into the same browser, it remembers who you are and it'll save the session. So, what other ones are there? Put it down, mate.
Are you showing the stickers to the camera?
Just put them down.
Why are they there?
Okay, so I mean, there's loads of stuff here. Rock, paper, scissors,
Hot potato.
coin flipper.
7 seconds.
Yeah. Alright, should we quickly... So you can't do a radio one because you need 2. So the radio games, if you've got more than 1 microbit, then you can make them talk to each other. Now I think you can actually do something clever where if you have 2 sets of the Make Code website open next to each other, it acts as though there's 2.
You can have it on the same Make Code website, but basically you can have, it will bring up a second simulator above it. If you're looking at, if you add any radio stuff in and then you connect it to a press button, then it will bring up a second simulator.
So it says build a multiplayer dice game using the radio. The radio blocks let you send wireless messages between a microbit and another microbit.
So probably get another microbit.
We don't have a long cable though. In this game, you shake to throw dice and send the results to the other microbit. If you receive the results of a dice throw equal or greater than yours, you lose. I don't think that it displays 2 microbits simulators next to each
I'll
other.
show you. They're above each other.
Go on, you do it.
So go like this, you get your input, just any input, and then you get your radio, and if you do a radio, and then you shake it, I'm pretty sure it will bring up a second simulator.
Alright. So, if we wanted to do a radio game, then it shows the 2.
It's got your antenna, which is up here, but it's actually on the back. You can see the line. You can't see it very well on the camera.
If you've got 2 microbits and they talk to each other via Bluetooth.
Oh, you can see
now,
it there.
Soon, when the libraries reopen, if you've only got 1 microbit in the house, you can actually go to the library and take a microbit out. So hopefully, we can go in and we can start borrowing books, and we can start borrowing microbits as well. So I don't know. We've got 30 minutes. Do you think we can do this one? Should we quickly do this one, the dice game? Go on, you start doing it. Let's start by rebuilding the dice game. If you're unsure about the details, try the dice tutorial again. So what? Have we missed something out? Have we gone to the end of the tutorial? Can you get it back to the beginning?
Right there. We'll just go 1.
Alright.
Okay, and then it puts us on to 2.
Okay.
There is a lot.
So what's it saying? On shake, show number, pick random between 1 and 6. Quickly put them blocks in. Go on, input.
So go on shake, show number, pick random 1 to 6. So go, was it on shake again? I forgot.
Input on shake, logic, math, pick random between 1 and 6. Yeah, show number, basic.
Show number, pick random 1 to 6.
Alright, so you need to change those values, 1 to 6.
1, 6. There's a lot going on in the live chat.
It doesn't matter, don't worry. We'll just carry on doing what we're doing here.
Okay, so we've done that. We've done the block that it says to do.
Alright, let's just focus on reading the instructions. So go on, click next. Alright, so I'll read it out and you just do the things. We need to store the result of the dice cast in a variable. A variable is like a place in the memory of the microbit where you can save information like numbers. Click more. Alright, so go to variable toolbox and click make a variable. And we're going to create a variable. Okay, add a set dice 2 block and drag the pick random into it. Drag a dice.
So we need to make a variable.
We're calling the variable dice. Alright, so go to variables on the left hand side.
Variables, make a variable, dice. Okay.
All right. So
So
it was
we have
set dice 2.
So
Yeah.
we need set dice
Set
2.
dice 2.
And then some, set dice 2. Where do we put
All right.
that?
Go back to there. So
Just show a hint.
set dice 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing.
So set dice 2.
Yep. And then take this random and put it into the set dice 2. And then take the dice variable and put it into show number. Alright, so what's the next one? Click next. Put in a send number. Put in a send number. So what's that? Is that a radio block? Or is it an input block?
It's a radio block. Radio send number.
Ah.
We'll do, look at this. Do radio send number dice.
Alright.
Radio send number and duplicate that.
So John right clicked on the variable on the stage, duplicated it, and put it into the next block. Alright. So click next. Go get an on receiver number event block. Crikey, these have got some big names. On radio received. Alright. The received number value is the value of the dice in the game. Alright, so where do you put it? Do you click next?
I don't know why, but you can just infinitely pull that out of
Okay,
there.
it doesn't matter, does it, matey? Come on. Where does that go?
So the received number.
Alright, click on it again so that we can see.
Yeah, just
It
after
doesn't
that.
show us where.
Add, right, so now we want to add an if then block.
Alright, so that on radio received is a standalone block, isn't it? We're not.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically, it's used as a block to start a line of code.
So it's an event.
It's an event, yes. So need if received number, I think that is...
Greater than.
No, it's got a line underneath, so I think it could be equals 2 as well.
Just try it. Okay, so is it greater than or equals to? Alright.
Yep, so it's given us 2 options. Stick it in there. Now we need received number. This is where pulling this bit out of here comes in.
Yeah.
And we have dice.
Yeah.
We duplicate the dice again.
It's probably easy to just pull them from the blocks.
I
on
just
the
like
left-hand side.
duplicating them 'cause
but
it's
what's
easier
easier
for
for
me.
everyone else?
So now we want to show icon sad face. Show icon should come up as a heart as default.
So it's got some
It's got a drop down tab.
predefined LED.
And if you look, you've got your sad face.
Yeah, go on.
Confused.
Do sad face.
angry,
We haven't got that much time.
all those different ones. The mouse has disappeared again. There we go. Oh.
Alright, click next.
We will have covered 2 in today's.
Try pressing shake in the simulator and see that a second microbit appears. You can play games on both virtual boards. So just get
So we need to. That should
All right.
look like that. The mouse has disappeared.
Alright,
again.
so click shake.
3. Shake 3. That one lost for some reason. Shake 3. Shake 2.
So we're shaking it. It's rolling the dice. It's giving us a value between 1 and 6 randomly, and depending on which one is higher, that's the winner,
Shake.
and the other one's the loser. And if
Shake.
there's a loser, it shows the sad face.
Shake. I don't think it works correctly. Shake.
I think it's
shake.
doing exactly what it should be.
Okay. Shake.
Would you have to click shake on both of them?
Yeah, you'd
because
have to shake
they're
them.
talking to each other by radio, aren't they?
You'd have to shake both of them.
So just click it shake once.
Then it broadcasts a radio out, and then you need to do this one. So
Okay.
it broadcasts its number. So this one lost. That one's 3. That one's 5. That one lost.
All right. Do you want to go and get the move car?
2.
Yeah, we'll just show it.
Yeah.
All right. Run downstairs and get it.
Can I show the other car as well? The
Yeah.
Ford Trolley.
Just go and get them. Okay, so we've managed to cover rock, paper, scissors. and we've also managed to do a dice on a radio game. So I think the thing that we're finding with the Microbits is, they're really nice to do things with. They're interesting because they're physical boards, and the projects on the Microbit website are actually quite quick and easy to do. Now, the challenge is to you don't have to stop with what has been done within that project. How could you extend that? How could you do some more things? So what Johnny's gone to get is, we bought a little robot car, which hopefully we'll make a video about building in the next couple of weeks. And there's all kinds of different accessories that you can get for Microbits. Just do you only need the move car?
Okay.
Leave the other one. Just put it on the floor.
It's still got this.
Alright, we don't need the move car.
This one's pretty simple.
Alright. So, one of the things that we'll be doing is we're going to build this move car from Kittronic. So we'll just post that maybe next week or maybe the week after. But let us know what you guys are doing with the Microbits. If you've got any photos of the projects that you're doing, maybe ask your mum or your dad or your guardian to post them on social media. Alright, so
got that one as well.
Alright, you don't want to overwhelm them. They know that we've got a robot car and we're going to be doing that in the next few weeks. So hopefully everybody's enjoyed it. Let us know how you got on. If anybody wants any badges or stickers, again, get your mum or your dad or your guardian to send us a message.